Same men, the master of ass whooping, and the short king himself, who just started celebrating 10 years in professional wrestling.
Happy 10 years, Mickey Rose.
But turn around, boys.
Whoa, nothing going. Beautiful pair of drop kicks.
Drop kicks in tandem for los Estrellas Atleticos.
Javi Baja, get the hell away from the commentary table. How about that?
Mickey.
Signature, what I would normally call 24K, but is now Tiger Blood.
That's right, more aggressive. Out for more than just gold. They want a piece of every tag team that they go against, but oh!
Turning Javi Baja inside out. Now this is certainly not the start that Estrellas Atleticos wanted to this match. Try to get a fast one up on Miggy Rose and Michael Hopkins to no avail. Now Miggy Rose soloed out with Gustavo.
They're going to try to whip him potentially into the corner to get the Hopkins, but... Oh! A little pump handle slam there. Only a 2 count.
You know, the best thing about a Gustavo Perez match is that no matter where he is, no matter if he's tagging or by himself, you could turn off your screen, you could go into another room, you could start cooking something on the stove, and you will hear exactly what's happening to him.
Very vocal indeed, but that just shows you how much he loves this craft, how much this means to him.
And certainly how much he's hurting, which is kind of what I'm focusing on.
Oh, absolutely. And now a tag into Hopkins.
Double stop right on the joint, right in the elbow. Terrible place to be. And Michael Hopkins locked in right now. The expression on his face, he is not letting anybody get to him.
This is a new man, as you can see, a new built physique as well. He's been building it for months.
Control of the arm in full effect, but it's not the arms of Gustavo Perez that I'd be worried about. It's those educated feet. It's those soccer star kicks that he has.
Oh, absolutely. He could kick your head off with those. About tear a ligament with just a kick, but now again, going after the arm of Gustavo Perez.
You know, we talk about in the game of inches, this is a 3 and out right here, again and again and again. Every time I think they're about to regain possession, they just let go of the ball. But they might not be letting go of those strikes right to the jaw.
And now stopped by Miggy Rose, but oh my God, a clubbing blow.
Starched him with that forearm there, now off the rope, springboard! Caught into the waistlock.
Getting one of his own. Taking him to the ropes, but now attack to Javi. I don't know if Miggy Rose saw that. Oh, clearly not.
Clubber and blow right to the jaw. Oh! Gourd buster, gut buster combo.
1.5.
It's like running the Philly special with a flea flicker. You got to put credit where credit's due. Ingenious from Estrellas Atleticos there.
They have proven yet again why they are one of the top teams in Primal.
Oh yeah? Oh yeah? Shit.
Oh!
Golly.
We're going to have those chops ring throughout the compound, but Miggy coming out of the corner with a flurry of offense on his own and a chop, sending Javi to the ropes.
That's one of those CVS receipts. It just keeps going and going and going. Bang! Back elbow.
Almost took Miggy's head off with that.
You know, we were talking about Michael Hopkins working on his physique, working on his strength, but Javi Baja, he's like a fire hydrant. He might be short and stocky, but he's so damn strong. He's easily the offensive line, the defensive line that's going to counter a blitz and make it all about his power.
Oh, absolutely. Pound for pound, one of the probably strongest men here in Primal. And now Goose showing his unorthodox style.
And look at that sickening
the bulldog
drink
from the corner. Only a 2.
Now Miggy Rose, credit where credit's due. He's taking a lot of punishment. Javi Baja and Gustavo Perez waste little time. They might be peacocking, they might be talking their smack, but they waste little time in cutting down their opponents.
Oh, absolutely. They use what is called a smother offense. Just keep on the opponent. Don't give him a second to breathe, and you can see that here. Tag in, tag out.
And Miggy Rose, 10 years in the professional wrestling business. He knows a thing or two. He has done a thing or two. But right now, it's 2-on-1, and he is in trouble. in control of Mickey Rose. Off the ropes now. Big flapjack right on the face. Nowhere to go, but a pinfall.
Might need a new nose for Mickey Rose there, but Michael Hopkins.
The Mott chomping at the bit to get back in to bail out his tag partner.
He is dying to get in this ring. Bring some ass whipping to Javi Baja. That's all that Baja is bringing to Rose.
Emphasis on the snap, on that snap suplex.
And again, when it comes to these Estrellas Atleticos, it's always the what could have been or what is almost there. They've always gotten close to the big one, but never able to fully grasp it. Tonight, can they get closer? I mean, in title contention, that is, for these Primal Tag Team Championships.
You know, with contention on the line, whether or not it's the rankings that are 2 below, 3 below, whether or not they have a great seed or a bad seed, Estrellas Atleticos are like the New York Knicks for me. It's like Reggie Miller looking at him with his hands around his throat. Because at the end of the day, they can't make it work, at least not the right way.
But now without the coach, and hopefully with the new attitude change, they're hoping they made the right decisions to up their game to title contention, but they're going against a veteran tag team, a tag team that has held gold.
And Gustavo Perez exerting that length and strength. Oh, what an elbow to the jaw!
Saying off with his head, that is, but giving Gustavo too much time.
Holding on for dear life to that waistline because he knows the moment Michael Hopkins comes in, both these men are in trouble.
Oh, cutter! He's hearing voices, and those voices are Michael Hopkins. The master of ass whipping is looking to get his time in the ring.
I tried to talk to both these men before this match. I asked them what Tiger Blood was. It says you're not gonna know what it is until you feel it. And right now I think I'm starting to feel it, and so is Michael Hopkins.
Javi Baja getting the tag. Michael Hopkins getting the tag. Here we go. Oh my goodness. Back elbow.
Running roughshod.
Oh!
Off the rope, signature.
From the front to the back, into a clothesline from the Maw.
Gustavo Perez back in the ring. Eat some knees. And look at this.
For a destroyer.
Talk about a code red. Look at this reversal into that trouble.
Mama said knock you out. Only a 2 count. I don't know if that was just him waking up from the knockout or on instinct, but Javi Baja keeping it for the Estrellas Atleticos in this match.
Chase, you get kicked in the head like that, it's all nerve endings. You're not around for what you kicked out for. If we asked him what the strategy was, I think he'd be like, I kicked out, I didn't realize that.
Javi Baja seeing Tweety Birds up top, trying to fight out as much as he can.
Collision up at the top rope, crushes Mickey Rose. What
Oh my goodness! Tagging in Goose, but that might be the end of Hopkins.
Look at this.
Oh, we know what this means. Penalty driver. There it is! We've seen him end multiple matches with that. They're going for it. But no.
Nick of time for Michael Hopkins.
The master of ass whooping, keeping these.
No, call him what you want to call him. No, I'm interested. I want to see some character. I want to see some blood here. You know you don't like these guys. I don't like these guys. Come on, call him something.
As much as I like Tiger Blood, but I'm hoping for these young upstarts, Estrellas Atleticos, to get some kind of win for them. To get back to the big one.
A win the honest way, perhaps. But right now, whoa!
Doing a little karate of their own, double chops to the outside.
Mickey Rose deposited back in the ring. Precarious position for Tiger Blood now.
Goose letting it be known, stalking their prey. They're ready to end this thing.
They already pulled out one penalty driver. The straps are coming down.
That's when you know it's serious, folks.
Double back, no!
Mickey into the tag to Hopkins.
Both men now.
Double drop kicks into each other.
Collision, nowhere to go. Javi Baja in trouble. Gustavo Perez, none the wiser. Looking for the Tiger's claw. They call that the Tiger's Claw, that short arm clothesline into the backbreaker.
And there it is. This is how they've ended multiple of their matches.
Beautiful spin right to that back elbow. That's got to be it.
Cover him. Title contention is now on the line for Tiger's